Hello and welcome back to another hunt, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and, well, Vanille is showing off how she can remain perfectly still in all situations. That is a stoic huntress right there. So, let's actually get to moving. Today's outfit is what I've labeled as the monk outfit. Essentially what I did was I took the Bishaten pieces for the chest and the waist, then used the Vake boots and the Banabra arms, and yeah, that's about it. I believe I labeled it as ascetic in my layered armor thing, or layered armor menu. Let's have a look. What did I call this? Yep. And it's pretty much just green and orange. See, orange, green. The Bishaten coil is orange because that's determining the color of the belt and the ribbon and the little tassels. And then orange-green again. So there you go. And I'm not displaying the headpiece, otherwise I'd be wearing the glasses. And I'd be a smart monk. Alright, so today's monster is going to be the Great Wroggi, one of the three, like, captain bird wyverns. There you go. And we're also going to be fighting him using a different fighting style. There we go, booster and slugger. There we go. And all we got was Fortune Caller. Oh well.
Back to work.
Now, you can use a special ticket to give yourself a better chance to get those skills, but I just kind of figure, for the most part, it's not really necessary, especially not for a monster like this. Anyway, we're still doing the lowest ranked monsters that high rank has to offer. But I want to talk about all of them, so hey, gotta start somewhere. As I mentioned before, the Great Wroggi is one of the captain bird wyverns. He is the captain, the chieftain, El Capitan, of the Wroggis, which are essentially the poisonous bird wyvern. Right, he's going to be up in 13. So let's go ahead and fast travel up there. There we go. Now, for what it's worth, I don't really need to be collecting those, but they do tend to make hunts a little bit easier because they boost your stats a bit. There is our target. Alright, so now let's go ahead and switch it over to the strength charge. Alright, so... Oh, I just barely avoided that. There we go. And see, that's the sort of thing you can expect to see with the like chief bird wyverns, is that their minions will come to their aid. But I mean, it's to their own detriment, to be real honest. Don't you just love the sound that the hammer makes when you make contact with it? Now, these guys, they don't attack in tandem like they do with the Great Wroggi. They just kind of run in and just run interference for their captain. Which, you know, annoying as it is, that's just what they do. And there we go. We've got an opening for another impact crater. There we go. And so there's no other monster to attack right now, So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a nice spot to like ram him into a wall a few times. Just add on a little extra damage. And that should open us up for another impact crater. Which I completely whiffed. So the hammer, because it's a blunt weapon, I believe I explained this a little bit earlier when I was talking about using the sword and shield, or at least the specific one I was using, is a weapon that really benefits you aiming for the monster's head, because blunt weapons tend to knock out and exhaust monsters. As a matter of fact, I've gotten 2 knockouts with this weapon already. Oh, is he leaving the area? Alright, time to follow him. But first, let's ironically sharpen the blunt weapon. It's actually going to take me longer as I fast travel, so let's just run down the river. By the way, if your first inclination to seeing that is to say, aren't hunters human? They shouldn't be able to survive falls like that, should they? I would respond with, I mean, yeah, they're human-ish. But also keep in mind that that humans were also capable of, you know, swimming while swinging swords in Monster Hunter 3. Oh, hey, there you go. Alright, well, I mean, I'm not going to turn down a wyvern ride opportunity from Great Wroggi. Now. I don't know what it is about Great Wroggi, but he seems to be, for such an early game monster, he's a very strong Y-Ride. At least for this point in the game. I'm personally a bigger fan of getting a wyvern ride on Rathalos, but that's just me. There we go. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't gotten another knockout on this guy yet, it's more or less because every time you land a status effect, there's Tetranodon. What in the world is going on here? I mean, okay, I guess I'll take the opportunity, as awkward as this is. Oh wow, Tetranodon. Let's go, Sumo! Oh my goodness! Hold on, I want to see that again. Whee! Oh, that was goddamn special. Alright, and one more impact crater should probably about end this hunt, I think. And so it did. So that was a very weird hunt in the idea that all those wyvern rides just happened back to back to back. And, you know, not too surprisingly, Wroggi wasn't exactly what I would call a major threat. So there you have it. And I might end up using the hammer again for the next hunt because I feel like I barely got to swing the thing. But the idea behind hammer is you want to. It's in this case it's very much a hit and run weapon. You want him between attacks. You want to charge up and take advantage of enemy openings and get in there with your charged strikes. You also ideally want to be hitting the monster in the head. The hammer is, for all intents and purposes, a super simple weapon, but gains complexity just in the idea that you have to know the monster's moves well enough to be able to snipe its head regularly. So, there you go. Let's just grab everything, including these 2 bird wyvern gems. Alright, well there you go. And that is actually it for that one. That was a very short hunt. Hopefully you guys don't mind a short one this time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate your continued support. I also noticed that, you know, through you guys letting me know that my microphone was being stupid again. Looks like that's fixed, but I'm still keeping an eye on things because I love this microphone, but it's starting to show its age, and if it keeps coming unplugged as easily as it has been, it might be time to pick up a new hotness. So, anyway, that's enough about that. Enough complaining. Again, thank you guys for spending some of your free time with me. Drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Right now, the games I'm playing the most are this and Wizard of Legend. I'm sure you can tell just by what generally pops up for my channel. So yeah, all of that having been said, I appreciate your continued support. Links to my social media will be in the description below, and that about does it. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and don't forget about Vanille. Couldn't have said it better myself. We will be seeing you.